Before we talk about the lineup for this fall, some exciting news. The Levitt Amp series is sticking around for a while. Talk about that.
Yes, very exciting news. Main Street Fort Smith was awarded another 3-year grant cycle through the Levitt Foundation. This next grant cycle, which is 3 more years of free live music in downtown Fort Smith, which we're so excited about. We are actually partnering with Riverboy Foundation. So we're going to be co-grantees for the next 3 years. So this is a really exciting partnership because with their organization, we're going to meet that many more community members. We have that much larger outreach. And, their whole mission is to create a music ecosystem in Fort Smith where we're lifting up our local artists. We're bringing in more artists to our area. So I think this partnership is just really going to elevate the Levitt Amp Fort Smith Music Series even more.
So, what do you think that says about this effort and what has obviously grown into a huge concert series now?
Yeah, so we've done this is the 5th year for Levitt right now, and we do 10 shows a year. So the Levitt Foundation, which provides a grant for us, we have to apply for it. It's a grant that we apply for, and they provide funding, which we have to match all of those funds. It's a match grant, so we have to go out there and we do have to fundraise because this is a free community concert. But they give us that base funding. They also give us resources to help us put on the concert. So I think for us, the fact that we've had Levitt for 5 years and we were just awarded it for another 3 years, that really shows that the Levitt Foundation recognizes that Fort Smith is a place that loves the music series, that is doing the work to create an ecosystem for artists, not only for our local artists, but for national acts to come in and perform in our community. I think it also shows that we're going to we're a music destination. Fort Smith is now a music destination. Not only do we have the Levitt Amp Fort Smith Music Series, we've got Peacemaker, which is coming up in October, that happens downtown Fort Smith. We've got some incredible live music venues in Fort Smith, especially in downtown, and we have a lot of great local talent. So we really are a place for music, and I think that the Levitt Foundation recognizes that.
Well, let's talk about this fall series. Starts September 25th. Some really good music coming to town. Talk about who's coming in.
Yes, we are so excited about our fall lineup. The shows kick off on September 25th, and we go 5 Thursdays in a row through October 23rd. The first concert, we're going to really focus on Hispanic Heritage Month, and we've got the Mexican Standoff, which is a Mexican American group from LA. So they're flying in, which is going to be really cool. We've got a local band that's going to be our opener. So it's just going to be a really fun night of music that will make you get up and dance. So you definitely do not want to miss that. Then we move on October 3rd, we've got New Blue, which is bluegrass. They're coming to us from Tennessee. We've got Shamar Allen and his full band coming to us from New Orleans on October 9th, which is our pop-up show at the Bakery District, which is going to be super fun. Then on October 16th, we've got Carver Commodore, which they're like indie rock, but they're from Alabama. So they've got this cool like Southern sound as well. So they're really fun. And then on October 23rd, we have Alto Moon coming, and he's actually been featured on national television before. So he's really special, and his act is he's dancing. He's an entertainer. So you won't want to miss that. And don't forget, all the shows are free. And we at Levitt, the point of Levitt is we want to eliminate as many barriers as possible for our community to get to experience this high caliber live music. So it's free. It's in a public park. It's outside. It's ADA accessible. You can bring your dog because it's a public park. You can bring your grandma, your kids. I got a kid zone. We got bouncy houses. We've got popcorn. We've got sodas. We'll have vendors. So there's really something for everyone. So bring your mom, bring your grandma, bring your neighbor, bring your dog. Let's do this.
Has it gotten to the point where there's not a lot of arm twisting to get some of these performers to come in because they recognize how good this is?
Yes, no, it's really easy to get these regional and national acts to come to Fort Smith and to come to Levitt specifically. One of the great things about being a Levitt community is there are about 50 Levitt locations around the country. So agents recognize, talent agents recognize that once they get an artist on our circuit, they're going to get gigs in other places, right? So that helps us bring people into Northwest Arkansas, to the River Valley. That helps us bring these acts because they see that Levitt name, and that's a nationally recognized name. So that really helps us bring in these acts. And I'll tell you, every time I have these headliners come in, they're like, can we come back? They always ask, can we come back? Because we're just a really fun, welcoming community. They have such a great experience while they're in Fort Smith. They love staying downtown. They love meeting people in Fort Smith. I mean, I think I would say 99% of the artists that we book ask me, when can we come back? So yeah, it's just a really cool experience, and they recognize that this is a community event. Like obviously they got to make money. We're paying them to be here, but they feel the spirit of this community event. It's not just a something you pay for and you go and you sit down. Like, this is free, so you're hanging out with people that maybe you would have never met before in your community, and that's such a neat experience. And the artists feel that energy, so it's just a really good time.
All right, so give me the website now where people can find out not only about these artists but about the organization itself.
Yeah, of course. So, the Lebanon and Fort Smith Music Series is put on by Main Street Fort Smith. So you can go to Main Street FS, as in Fort Smith.org, to see our full lineup and lots of other information about Main Street Fort Smith. And honestly, the best thing to do is just follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Main Street Fort Smith. And we're always posting Levitt updates constantly, so you can see who the music acts are. We'll release information about parking and stuff like that. So just all the information that you need. So again, the shows start on September 25th. They're every Thursday for 5 Thursdays. Doors open at 5:30. The opener goes on at 6. Headliner goes on about 7:15. We're done by 9. Totally kid friendly, dog friendly. So please just bring the family. It'd be a great time.
And I was going to say, and it doesn't cost a dime.
It doesn't cost a dime. It is free, free, free.
All right, Amanda, thank you so much. We'll see you out there starting the 25th.
Okay, great. Thank you.